Alrighty then, folks. Let's kick off some more ESO here, and apparently they are pushing really hard the Imperial Cyrodiilic heritage here prior to Gold Road, where you get to see how the other half lives that isn't Blackwood. Hope everybody's doing alright, by the by. I, of course, certainly. We got our wonderful, wonderful Argonian bounces without rhythm. Let's get pulled up here. Meanwhile, while we wait for this to load, there we go. All 5 of our characters here. And sing. There we go. There we go. Banana. Yep. Tomorrow we'll pick up our pig. And the next day, major gold XP scrolls, and then we go through all of our neat little tidbits here. The Zanvir crates, which I'm really looking forward to. In any case, that plots us out for ESO May, I suppose.
You can confer in the relative safety of Madame Wim's establishment. Tell me what you discovered on the Isle of Joys. Did the spirit of Emperor Morcar speak true? Is there a weapon that can be used against Mehrunes Dagon?
Something called an egonymic. Apparently the Longhouse Emperors had planned to use this egonymic to banish Mary D. Or so they said.
Let me see the documents you found. I am familiar with Nimics, but not this ego-Nimic. If it truly has the power to banish Mehrunes Dagon, then no wonder the Longhouse Emperors kept it hidden. And what did you find in the Doom Vault?
Daedric relic hidden in a chest, but we don't know what it is.
Interesting. And you found this in the vault? The one Morcar claimed belonged to his daughter? Then show it to the anchorite. Perhaps she can remember something and ascertain its purpose. We will need some advantage the next time we face Sombrin.
I'll show it off to Myri the anchorite here.
Our best hope lies in the anchorite now. Show her the Daedric relic you recovered from her vault. Let her study it and extract its secrets. Perhaps some of her memories will become clear when she examines it.
Alright, well, before we get that started, tell me more about Nimics.
Simply put, a Nimic is a Daedra's true name. Some of us have many, others only one. If another knows these secret names, they can wield great power and influence over the Daedra they belong to. Mortals use them in their incantations to compel us.
Mm-hmm. So you're thinking the ego So what are you thinking the egonymic is? Because me and the rest of the home game players are thinking it may be something to do with something here.
As a guess, it might be a stronger, more potent version of a Nimic. If we gain access to it, we might be able to weaken Mehrunes Dagon. Perhaps even banish him to the darkest corner of the Deadlands, as the Longhouse Emperors intimated.
Well, I kind of already have a good idea as to why Sombrin's doing this, but our home game players do want to know, why do you think Sombrin is doing this? After all, he did present himself as our friend.
As we have discussed at length, friendship is an alien concept to my kind. I cannot comment on why mortals do the things they do, and I see little point in spending time agonizing over what could have been. Our time is better spent devising a plan.
Agreed. How do we find Sombrin, then?
Let us solve one problem at a time, mortal. Relic first, then Sombrin. He has studied the Mysterium Xarxes and gained the power of 2 of the 3 remaining ambitions. He will make his way to Mehrunes Dagon's side as soon as he is able.
And I think there is some reason as to why he was able to take Kalia's powers away from her.
Between his research and the knowledge Sombrin already had that helped Kalia control her power, he apparently figured out a way.
And he could have easily extrapolated it from Vandacia, too, just by looking. Monkey see, monkey do, and all that.
Isn't it? I've barely had time to process the fact that I'm an ambition, or even learn what that really means.
I know.
I'm sorry I couldn't stop Sombrin from taking Kalia's powers. It all happened so fast.
Trust me, it was fast for us, too. In any case, we did find this in your vault. Any idea we know what this is?
I had a vault? Yes. I remember something about a place where they put me when I was being trained by Sister Seldina. Let me see. It does feel familiar. Like trying to remember a dream upon waking. Am I supposed to do something with this?
Well, we think it might be useful against Sombrin and Mehrunes Dagon.
Then I better remember what it is and how to use it, right? Put the relic on the table over there. Let me get a better look at it. Maybe something will come to me.
Alrighty then, let's whip it out, nay.
Mehrunes Dagon provided parts of himself to create the 4 ambitions. These parts make up his egonymic and give the ambitions their power. The egonymic can be used to weaken Dagon, to compel him back to oblivion should the need to do so arise. All 4 parts of the egonymic must be used to even attempt this course of action. We will only use it as a last resort.
I know this. A low and constant hum at the back of my mind. A part of me, but also a part of something else. I think that's how we recognized each other, Sombrin and me.
So, the Longhouse Emperors were not as reckless as I thought. Mortal, I have an idea.
Chat up Labyrinth again.
As I surmised, the egonymic is a more powerful version of a Nimic. Only the princes have them, since I never heard of them before. Sombrin has 2, perhaps even 3 of the 4. We cannot allow him to return that power to Mehrunes Dagon.
Obviously, you said you had a plan. Or idea.
Was able to take Kalia's power. His summoning of Destron's spirit at the summit suggests he also has Destron's somehow, as well as his own. We need to do what he did and steal that power from him for ourselves.
And can you do that?
Oh, not me, little mortal. The Anchorite. She's the 4th ambition. If Sombrin truly seeks Dagon, then he's heading for the prince's capital, Destruction Solace. We need someone who can lead us through that fortress so we can intercept him.
Have someone in mind?
Who else but Aarox the Mutilator? The Daedrat was once Mehrunes Dagon's most powerful general. He must have visited the city multiple times over the centuries. Aarox crawled off toward the shambles when I told him I had no time to remove his curse.
Alright, I'll head off to the shambles here in a bit and find Aarox over at the cheese parlor.
And while you track down Aarox, I will gather what allies I can. We will need more than those of us here to breach the walls of Solace and take on Sombren. Meet me at Wretched Spire. Dagon's gaze never reaches that corner of the Deadlands.
Alright, and Craig?
We'll go with Lyrinth and gather as many allies as we can. And I'll talk with Kalia. She was with Sombren for a long time. She must have some idea how he stole her power. If not, maybe together we can figure it out.
So you think we could steal the power from Sombren?
If he could do it, I don't see why not. I just need to get a handle on these powers I suddenly have. I want to be careful, too. Sombren gave in to the dark part inside him, the part that belongs to Mehrunes Dagon. I don't want that to happen to me.
Well, I know you're going to be confident with in regards to dealing with Sombren here. I mean, Sombren, most of his crazy stems from the fact that he was an Evely and plot armored from the effects of the Mysterium Xerxes. So, yeah, I think you'll be fine. But our home game audience wants to know if you're confident you can deal with Sombren, though.
Not by myself. I surprised him at a Nyalak summit, and he didn't have complete control of Kalia's power yet. We'll probably need to throw everything we have at him. Weaken him, distract him. Then maybe, I'll have a chance.
Alright. Ev?
As much as I can't wait to meet a talking Daedrat, I better help Lyrinth gather allies. I'll see you when we meet at Wretched Spire.
Alright, and Kalia.
When Vandacia killed Destron, he said he took my brother's power and gave it to Mehrunes Dagon. But I don't think he got all of it. Sombren was more powerful during our wanderings. I assumed it was the book.
More adventures, my darling.
Yep, more adventures, sadly. Now, how deep into the shambles do I have to drive to get to Aarox? There is a $64,000 question, I suppose. There we go. Oh, that is a lag spike.
You brought Constable Pascal to justice, didn't you? That poor man.
Keeping me tied up is a waste of everybody's time. The door to the shambles is right there. They should just... Oh, little mortal, are you? I found a loophole in the stricture, and the Grasp, being the uptight order that they are, don't like it when someone does that. So I'm being detained. Again.
The stricture.
Thinking of finding a loophole yourself, little mortal?
Mm-hmm.
The stricture is the code that's kept Fargrave running for centuries. The grasp interprets the stricture and carries out judgment on anyone who has their own interpretation.
And what was the loophole you tried?
Oh, you are looking for your own then. The stricture prohibits the killing of any sentient creature. I didn't kill anything. I didn't even harm anything. I just made them wish I had. Apparently my methods are under review.
Mm-hmm. What's going to happen to you after the review?
That depends on whether the Grasp thinks I violated the stricture and put their precious city at risk. There's a chance they'll send me back to Oblivion, again. But that's never stopped my plans for long. I'll be back.
That's the spirit! If all else fails, where else do you think you're going to go to? Detroit? Hmm. There we go. Notes on visitors. Mm-hmm. Wow. Thank you. Come again.
Daedra will be punished for this transgression.
That little beast killed my guard and nearly bit my ear off. And it talked. They aren't supposed to do that. My master, Nifizon, the shadow that screams eternal, will not be pleased. Perhaps you've heard of him? Can't you see I'm distraught? My guard was attacked. Now who will protect me while I finish my business in the shambles?
Master! What are you doing here? Pay attention to this cage. Aarox will be free momentarily.
What happened?
A simple disagreement, really. But then the mortal insulted my honor. Called me vermin. The impertinence! I had to respond. That kind of insult cannot be ignored. Not in a place like the Shambles. Such conflicts happen quite often here.
And what got the grasp involved?
Well, taking the life of a mortal with ties to a prominent Daedra is not quite as common, unfortunately. The grasp involves themselves in such matters. A particular mortal had a powerful master. My mistake.
Can't you see I'm distraught?
What are our options for getting Aarox out of jail? Bribe or beg?
This matter does not concern you, mortal. The Daedrat will be dealt with soon enough. Do not needlessly involve yourself in the Grasp's affairs unless you are ready to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Daedrat's a friend of mine here, and he owes me too much money.
This creature is your pet. He killed the mortal of a very prominent Daedra. I am prepared to take him to our holding cells. If you want him released to your custody instead, you will have to compensate the Daedra.
What do I gotta do?
The stricture recognizes the destruction of Daedric property as a crime, but since the only loss was a mortal life, a fine is considered acceptable recompense. If you pay it, I will consider the matter finished.
347 gold? Fuck it. Aarox, you had better be lucky my ass is loaded enough for fucking cash bail.
This compensation is adequate. The Daedrat is free to go.
Master, you came back for me.
That's it? What about my dead guard?
Acceptable compensation has been received for the mortal life.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for freeing me again, mortal master. I shall shred the ankles of your foes once more. Claw out their eyes and snip at their hair. Whatever you ask of me.
Well, thankfully, all we need for you right now is to help get into Destruction Solace.
You wish to challenge Mehrunes Dagon in his own city? A bold strategy. But I have come to expect nothing less from you, Master. Destruction Solace is a quiet, haunted place. Ghosts prowl the streets, and Mehrunes Dagon basks in their agony.
Any idea how to get inside?
Very much so. Arox has been there many times.
Good.
The city walls are impenetrable, even by magical means. I know of one specific location that would allow Lyranth to portal us through, if she is still a part of this.
Wretched Spires, we're going to be meeting up. Gonna join us?
You can count on your faithful servant. It will be my honor to fight alongside you once more.
Hop in.
Make haste, master.
And let's go. We got our Daedrat here. One Arox the Mutilator in its compact form. We are here. That works. And then over to Shitty District. There we go. There we go. And here's our allies, so to speak. We got.
There you are, finally. Now we can begin.
This is your army. Were I still in possession of my true form, the ground would shake with my laughter.
I was not finished.
Oh yeah, everybody's coming in.
This we can work with. I know a spot where you can open a portal into Dagon City.
Very good, Arox. Come, mortal. We have plans to finalize.
Okay, we got a whole lot of plans. We're gonna start with Elam here.
I understand
Draws.
Dagon's Dagon failed to learn his lesson the first time. So be it. I am nothing if not a patient teacher.
That you are. What you been up to, Elam?
Rian and Keshu dealt with the Waking Flame adherents who revealed themselves in Blackwood, so I devoted myself to those who hoped to remain in the shadows. I must look after the Dark Brotherhood's good name, after all.
Good. Let's talk to Blackfin Kesha.
That the fight for
Kesh,
life
sorry.
sometimes begins at the border of the swamp, but this is certainly the farthest I have traveled to defend my home. I am ready to fight at your side again.
So how's Gideon, Cashew?
Gideon fares well. Many of those who secretly served Vondacia tried to creep back into their burrows after Fort Redmane. But my Blackfens are good at digging up mud crabs of the two-legged sort. They cannot escape justice by hiding.
Thanks for coming.
The leader who would stand in front of her people must be ready to share their dangers. Where else do I belong if not here? When do I stand and fight, if not now?
Uh-huh. Next up, Kalia.
You've made many allies. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry I can't join you in this fight. I wouldn't be much use to you without my power. And I'm not sure I want to see how this ends anyway. It will be too painful.
Well, we do have to stop Sombrin, Kalia. We'll recover your power and get it over the Anchorite.
No, I trust you.
Alright. Anchorite.
This is a pretty impressive force.
Mm-hmm.
Lyrinth didn't seem too optimistic about finding allies. And I think she underestimated your influence on people.
Do you think we'll be enough here?
I've never taken on a Daedric prince before, so I can't say for sure. But I'd put my gold on us. If anyone can find a way to stop Mehrunes Dagon, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see this through.
Thank you.
And I'll be right by your side when we face Sombrin.
I appreciate that too. But we got a nice, good track so far.
Well,
Ev!
here we are. It's strange remembering how all this started. But we're going to end it now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll stop Sombrin, and we'll stop Mehrunes Dagon too.
We will certainly do our best.
Great. It'll be easy. We'll just sneak right in and pop Sombrin and Mehrunes Dagon right on the nose. It's just like that time when Investigator Vale... Huh. You know, I don't think Investigator Vale ever dealt with the Daedric Prince.
Nah. But I do happen to know people who actually have, and I think we'll be fine. I've dealt more with less with those people. Captain
I
Rian.
have to admit, I thought we finished our business with Mehrunes Dagon at Fort Redmane.
Alas not.
Oh well. It's an honor to fight beside you again, mercenary.
And what have you been doing since I saw you last, mon capitaine?
We've had no more trouble with apocalyptic cults since the defeat of Vondacia and the Waking Flame. And between the Ivory Brigade and the Blackfin Legion, we've kept Blackwood safe. Truth be told, it's been rather boring.
Well, I can guarantee you, this won't.
Don't mistake my bravado for foolishness. Your ally Lyrinth explained the stakes of the game to me. I'll see this through to victory or die in the attempt. You can count on no less from me.
Live fast, die young, leave good-looking corpse. Motto of the Forever 27 Club. And next up, Brinkias.
Champion. As promised, the Bladebearer clan will fight by your side.
Yeah, my thanks, Brinkias.
Magnificent battle awaits us within Destruction's solace. Many will surely die. It is invigorating. Your allies stand by your side, honored to lay down their lives for you. Tell me, are you truly prepared for this?
I'm ready to stop Mehrunes Dagon and do what's necessary.
Good. You will need that conviction in order to emerge victorious. Do not let your stance waver, even for an instant. If you allow yourself even a shred of weakness, Mehrunes Dagon will exploit it. Of that you can be certain.
Arax.
Even facing terrible and certain death, your allies come. You have built this army. Now you must lead it to glory. My whiskers quiver in anticipation of the coming battle.
You think we got a chance?
Oh, not
Mm-hmm.
But the attempt will be glorious. I mean, of course, Master. It will be difficult, but I will be there to assist you. Right up until the very end.
You know, Arox, there's an old saying. When someone tells you who they are, believe them the first time. But it's alright. I know you're about 8 pounds 4 ounces and don't have a good mean swing here. That's alright. I got an infinite crafty bag. And then Lyrinth.
I gathered allies, those who have fought by your side.
Alright.
I gathered allies, those who have fought by your side in the past. You've certainly accumulated a lot of them in your travels. Let us hope that between them and the Daedrat's knowledge of the fortress, it will be enough.
What's the plan?
I will open a portal to get us inside the walls of the city, as Arox suggests. After that, our allies deal with the bulk of Solus's defenses, while we try to intercept Sombrin before he turns over his power to Mehrunes Dagon.
What if Sombrin's already given the power?
Optimism will serve us better than pessimism in this mortal. But the sooner we begin, the better.
Alright, let's go.
To Arox the Mutilator, Daedra and mortals! Make haste to Destruction Solace! It lies west of here, where the Sever becomes the Burn! To glory!
To glory! And etc.
We need to find Sombrin so the Anchorite can take his power.
We march on Destruction...
To Destruction Solace, folks. And now we make this final run. This is right over where the Sever and Burn have a meet cute. Over here. Here we are. This is where the Sever and Burn meet.
The gates are undefended. Is that normal?
No. Never. Master. Be careful. I smell a trap. No matter what fate awaits us, I will fight with everything I have.
Did you expect to battle my legions? Foolish mortals. I have already won.
Huh?
Hey,
What the fuck?
happening?
That's not good.
Run!
Fuck. People got blipped. Fuck.
Relax, mortal. I have you.
Okay.
I was barely able to get a hold of you before the spell dispersed you along with the others. I was a fool to think we could challenge a Daedric prince. Mehrunes Dagon is one step ahead of us and we've already lost.
We're not done yet. We're learning where are the others.
Fighting for their lives, scattered to the far corners of this fortress, no doubt. You do not possibly have time to find them all. Mehrunes Dagon seeks to distract you from reaching Sombren. Do not lose sight of that goal. Good luck, little mortal.
Where are you going?
We have reached that point we knew was coming. The place where our paths diverge.
Alright.
Sombren for the sake of your world, while I seek the knowledge I came here to acquire.
Go and seek.
I know what Dagon has planned, though.
What does he got planned?
Complete the bargain made with the Longhouse Emperors. He will use Sombren to access Nirn, then take back the power of the Ambitions in order to merge your world with the Deadlands. It was his plan all along. I do hope you survive, mortal.
I'll need your help here,
Your
Lyrith.
needs are irrelevant and no longer my concern.
Alright, alright. Fucking hell. Well, Lyrith is pretty much made it clear we're on our own, so... Fuck me. We'll want to turn right. Bad puppy, no biscuit.
Hey, partner! Up here! The Emperite ran ahead. I can see a door on the other side. Keep going!
Thanks, Ev. Into the keep. Hello, goodbye. Let's see. Clean the fucking hell out of the house. Hello, goodbye now. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Good anchorite.
Sombrin is close. I can sense him.
You are insects, less than insects. With the power of the ambitions, sooner ye shall be mine. Get down. Stay low. Soon the pact will be fulfilled. My victory is inevitable. What was freely given has nurtured, and will be freely returned.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and set myself here. And just... Sorry, bear with me. There we go. But, yeah. Quick stretch. And in just a moment, we're gonna go after Sombrin here. Alright, moment over. There we go. Somebody's in stone, that usually means... Oh, you woke up! Fucking Spider Daedra. Am I right? Arox?
Go, Master. I will shred the fate of any who pursue you.
Sombren, when I begin the merging, I will need the power of the ambitions to complete it.
That was fun.
Sombren, open the portal to Nirn.
Oh.
Forward, my warriors. The way to the mortal realm is clear.
Yes, Lord Dagon. Your will is my command.
No! I cannot hold him! He's too powerful. One moment. I will gather your allies.
That was brutal. Is anyone hurt?
The Blade Bearers are here, Lyranth.
Mehrunes Dagon's assault on Nirn has begun. You have one chance to stop him from taking the mortal world. Do not waste it.
Fort Sundercliff.
Sombren is transferring his power to Mehrunes Dagon. We must separate the key from the lock. Free the weapons here and use them to distract Dagon as you get closer to Sombren. Go! You must reach Sombren and stop him. Dagon's attention from here. Get to Sombra.
To work, comrades.
Mm-hmm.
This is your great plan, champion. Throwing pebbles? I will teach you true destruction. There you are. The doomed leader of this pathetic rebellion. Tell me, are your people prepared for your death?
Dagon! I'm the one you want, right? Come and get me! Go! I'll keep Dagon busy.
Married. Have you come to fulfill your purpose? Feel my fury.
Alright, and now let's go ahead and get started with you, boy. But, Sombrin, I don't care what you allow. I will interfere.
Dagon, please, help me!
There you are. So this is where you choose to die.
This ends here! I'll draw the ego mimic out of Sombrin. Use it against Dagon.
You will pay for that.
Right now!
Strike me.
Yes, I dare strike you, bitch.
I am the Lord of Fire and Blood.
And you can suck my big hairy nut.
I still have use of you.
Fighting me! You want Destron to have died for nothing?
Every sharp arrow. You will be a thorn in my side no longer. Insolent pests. You will fall.
Dagon, I cannot do this on my own! Aid me!
I'll pull the ego mimic from him. Use it against Dagon. Attack now!
Arrogant vermin.
Mm-hmm.
I need a moment.
Ah.
Why do you oppose me? Your destruction is inevitable.
I'll pull the ego mimic from him. Use it against Dagon.
Do you think you've won?
Yes.
Triumph over me?
Yes.
Fools. You have only seen a fraction of my power. We stand with you, champion. If you wish to die together, so be it.
You, good sir, are the lord of annoyance and pain in the assery.
Anchorite, it is time. Call forth the final piece of the ego.
Hold on while I summon the power. Now, champion, use the ego mimic against Dagon.
It is, bitch. And you are dead, bitch.
We did it. He's gone. Is it really over?
Well done, little mortal. You were successful.
I have the power of all 4 ambitions now. It feels like my head is going to burst.
Then I shall relieve you of it, Anchorite.
Liren, what are you doing?
You have done well, mortals. Your realm is safe. I consider our venture together a success, but we must part ways. That portal will take you back to Wretched Spire. I have what I need. We will not see each other again.
The power of the ambitions. She took it all. But the ego mimic worked. We defeated Dagon. We really did it.
We did it! We really did it!
Do not fret over the Dremora's deception. It is her
I know.
to be selfish. The battle here is done. Let us return to the Deadlands.
Well, Ringcast, I will tell you right now, her deception was already foreseen. From the moment I first met her.
Liren, she took the power of the ambitions.
She did.
But we defeated Dagon.
Pop in now.
It feels strange to have a moment of peace. Am I dreaming, or do we really have a moment to breathe?
We actually do.
But it is odd, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually have a moment to take a pee. Let's talk to Ev.
You banished Mehrunes Dagon and saved Tamriel. How does it feel being a big hero and all that? None of this would have been possible without you, you know. You were right there from the very beginning.
Well, Tamriel should be 100% safe from Mary D for now.
Absolutely. Tamriel owes us a huge clap on the back, if I do say so myself. Now
All right.
that the dust has settled, I'm not really sure what to do with myself. I suppose we should probably check in with a few people. Word probably travels fast with something this big, but we can't count on that.
Well, who did you want to check in with?
As many as we can. Let's get everyone in the same place so we can all collectively catch our breath. Everything happened so fast after we kicked Dagon in his ugly face, we didn't really get a chance to talk. Maybe we could all meet in Leowin?
What you need me to do?
I'd tell you to put up your feet, but I know you better than that by now. You never sit still for long.
Mm-hmm.
So I say we head to Fargrave and start by checking in with Kalia and Madam Wim first.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
At the House of Whims. Once we talk to Madam Wim and Kalia, we can decide who to track down next.
What about Lyrinth? Obviously.
Oh, that. I was trying not to think too hard about it. Thought it might spoil the celebration. Nothing puts a damper on a job well done like a Daedra who you sort of thought was your friend deciding to steal the powers of the ambitions, huh?
Well, to be fair, she was always in for the long play. But it's kind of hard not to fault her for that. I mean, it is in her nature at all. What do you think she's going to do with all that, though?
I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to know. I never really understood why she was helping us in the first place, but I didn't question it. Now I have to wonder if this was her plan all along, and what she's going to do next.
Well, she was an ally to us so far, but I think our paths have diverged.
That's true, but she's still a Daedra at the end of the day, isn't she?
Let's chat up with people. Aerox.
A battle. Glorious. Blood drenches the ground of Destruction Solace, and Mehrunes Dagon's defeat shudders throughout the realm.
How did you fare?
Excellently. While you pursued Sombrin, I helped the others hold back the forces of Mehrunes.
How did you escape?
We might be overwhelmed. A great and sudden force seemed to freeze the Deadlands entirely. Of course,
Thanks for the help.
within
Which
this
one?
small body, possible. You stormed the gate.
Anchorite.
Meeting in Leowin, was it?
Nothing
No.
left?
It's an odd sensation, but not entirely unwelcome.
What do you do now?
First. After that, it's hard to say.
About your
They'll
memories.
all sort themselves out over time, but I'm not in a hurry. That chapter of my life is closed.
What would she
I never
want?
understood Lyrinth's motivations. Sure, she was integral in helping us banish Dagon, but do any of us know why?
What makes you say that?
Curiosity about the mortal world will draw her back.
What a battle. I will remember it always with great pride.
Is this a defeat?
You banished Dagon to the depths of the Deadlands. It is as close to death as Daedra can conceive. You have done what many would consider impossible. But he will return eventually.
Of course. Any idea what you'll do?
I care little for what she does with her prize. Neither you nor I have any use for Ambition's power.
Fair enough.
Harm yourself needlessly.
What are you gonna do now?
An interesting question. Upraz is defeated. The waking flame is extinguished. And you, mortal, have dealt Mehrunes Dagon a humiliating blow that he will no doubt remember for eons to come. My kin are avenged. I have many possibilities.
Alright. Try not to spend them all in one place.
So we're all... Of course. Great. Not that I had any doubts. I can't imagine she's eager to run into us again after stealing the power of her ambitions. Though that would be a normal reaction, and she doesn't exactly have a history of being predictable. I think it's impossible to say for sure.
Think we got rid of him for good?
I don't know if a Daedric prince can ever be gone for good.
Where do you think it's sending him?
Sure. What we learned from the Longhouse Emperors was that it would effectively banish him from Nirn.
Well, he's gonna be cock-blocked for a while.
Twice now you have saved the people of Blackwood, and perhaps...
Captain Rian?
This day belongs to you, friend.
Well, we have been living in a happy nation, have we? Let's go ahead and make our way up through here and hop over to Fargrave.
You did well, regardless of where the powers of the ambitions now rest.
I agree. You defeated Mehrunes Dagon. That's incredible.
And there's the hero of the moment.
The small wood elf has an oversized persona. Rather like a painkin, I suppose. She informed me of the rendezvous in Leowin. Kalia and I will be sure to attend. There is something I'd like to bring to your attention first.
What is it?
There have been strange magical occurrences in the city. They started quite recently, and while I do not know for sure, I have a theory about these incidents. The little wood elf told us that Lyranth stole the power of the ambitions. Even for someone as capable as Lyranth, all of that energy could be overwhelming. That I cannot say for certain, but if I am correct, it means Lyranth is somewhere in Fargrave. And it will only be a matter of time before she learns to wield that power without leaving a trail. I do not know if you will find Lyranth, but you may as well try. I just look around the city for sparkling balls of dancing light.
Lyranth, huh? I'll help you look. Let's meet at the Plaza of Portals in a bit to compare notes.
You can either talk to his Zagor.
Stop stuffing your gullet! Madam Webb will be displeased if we do not keep moving.
Even a Dremora of my talents cannot hope to stand alone against the Dagonists and an army of living disasters. It cost you nothing, mortal. As for what I paid, I'd rather not discuss it. We have reached that point we knew was coming. The place where our paths diverge.
We knew.
Little mortal, come to take in the view?
For a bit.
I had a feeling you would not rest until you found me, little mortal. I skirted the wood elf earlier, but I know better than to keep you from your goal. I assume you wish to speak with me. So, speak?
I'm assuming you had a particular reason as to why you stole the power of the ambitions?
Steal? Destron is dead, Sombren is dead, and Kalia was already stripped of hers. I stole nothing. As for the Anchorite, she is better off without them. She should thank me for removing that shackle to her past.
And I take it that was your plan all along?
My plan? I started out looking to learn a secret. Where my search would lead, I had no clue. But yes, the more we uncovered, the more I grew interested in the ambition's power. The ability to shift destinies. What happens next? Not your concern.
Shift destinies. You know it doesn't have to end like this, Lyranth.
Oh, but it does. Where I walk next, no mortal has even ventured. Possibly no Daedra either, for that matter. I will not allow anyone to stand in my way. Not even you. It is time to let me go, little mortal.
There was still more I asked.
Mortals. Always asking questions that do not require answers.
I need the power.
Fulfill a promise made a long, long time ago, little mortal. And that is all I will speak of it.
Our allies are meeting in Leoween. Will you join us?
We are no longer allies. I do not see the...
Will we see each other again?
Mortal. Seeing the future is not among my many abilities. You have been quite useful, little mortal. You have my thanks, for what it is worth. Wherever I go next, do not attempt to follow.
I have no intention of it.
Paths must diverge, at least for now.
I have a feeling that we may see her again. If not in this particular... not in Gold Road, then in the next chapter. A power to shape destinies, apparently. Yeah, I think I may have a feeling that we may end up seeing Evelyn. We may end up seeing Lyrinth again, and possibly see something else here.
There you are. Did you have any luck? I looked everywhere and talked to everyone I could find. I even gave someone one of my arrows, and then he ran off with it. Ugh, this place. Did you find Lyrinth? I'm at the end of my branch here.
I did. I think it's going to be the last we see of her, at least for a while.
Maybe that's for the best. Lyrinth worked as hard as any of us to stop Mehrunes Dagon, but we all understood she wasn't doing it for Nirn's sake. I'm almost afraid to ask, but did she say why she took the power of the ambitions?
Well, she didn't really say much aside from the power to shift destinies, and it was an old promise. I have a sneaking utter suspicion that we may end up seeing her again down the line, but she didn't really say.
Figures. Maybe it's silly, but I was hoping for a little reassurance that we didn't just unleash a new threat on the world directly after banishing another. I have a bad feeling about all of this, but there's not much we can do.
Well, things will shake out as they play. We'll just have to wait and see. Like most other stuff here, we'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see. There we go. I'm gonna have to adjust the volume on this. There we go. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
You're right. Let's just hope it doesn't come back to bite us anytime soon.
It won't, don't worry.
We should get to Leowyn. The others should be gathering, and I'll pick up any stragglers we missed on the way.
I'll meet you there, don't worry. Mm-hmm. 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 Wow. Oh, we got all this dealt with. Let's pop that there. And now...
I'm here. Lucky you.
Yep, lucky us. Why is it telling us to do this?
Let's go fast.
Sometimes you gotta wonder what's going on with it. Ignore the directions sometimes. To the East Hall. Do. Emily's speech ideas. Yes!
There you are. It's good to see you safe.
I'm ready to stop moving.
Issue, Aarox, Hezek, Caius, Elam, Leoween. Let's talk to Elam. He always seems...
Once again, I believe my work here is done. But if it turns out that Mehrunes Dagon needs yet another sharp lesson, I hope you'll think of me.
I will keep your thing on speed out just in case.
On the contrary, thank you. The destruction of Tamriel would have been bad for business.
Yes, it would have been. Rogatina.
Have you seen my mistress, Lyrinth, the Dread Lady?
She'll be fine. Aarox.
It warms my tail to see you.
What'll you do after this?
Grieved to no longer travel at your side. I must return to the Celestial Palanquin.
Twice now you have saved the people of Blackwood, and perhaps all of Tamriel, from the devastation of Mehrunes Dagon.
What's next?
Blackwood is at peace. I can...
Is it?
So...
Free Caius.
I have grown accustomed to your presence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you.
This day belongs to you, friend.
You played an
I
important
fought
part
for my
too.
home and my people.
So we got nothing better to do now. Chat it up, everybody, it seems. Sweet rolls. I think we'll be fine. Let's talk to the anchorite.
You're here. I was afraid this crowd would turn ravenous if they had to wait any longer.
How'd you find out?
Apparently, word spread faster than we thought. When I got here, there were already people gathered. Everyone knows what we did in Sundercliff.
Really?
Everly's trying to get the courage to say something to all of them, but she could use a little help.
I'll talk to her and slip her some liquid courage.
A little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Elf can stare down a Daedric prince without blinking, but public speaking, there is the thought. She could use your help.
So what are you gonna do now? Mm-hmm.
I have my memories back, no strange ambition powers to speak of, and nothing riding on my shoulders. I could do anything. I think I'm going to stay close to Kalia for a bit. Tamriel is new to both of us. We can navigate it together.
You gonna go back to Fargrave eventually?
Of course, it's my home.
Alright.
The closest thing I've ever had to one.
Alright.
Word of your victory over Mehrunes Dagon spread quickly.
What do you do now?
Hidden away from the world,
Mm-hmm.
as did the anchorite. We've decided to travel Tamriel together for the time being.
Alright. And F? Mm-hmm.
Look at all these people. I wasn't expecting this. I guess it's not that surprising. You've got a habit of bringing all sorts together, don't you?
Yep.
I think they want a speech or something. I can't stick arrows in a speech. What do I say?
Just keep it short, sweet, and let them know that Tamriel's safe from Mary D, thanks to us.
Thanks to you, more like. Sure, everyone here played a part, but no one would be left standing if you hadn't been there. You're the reason Tamriel is safe. I look up to you, you know. You deserve so much more than this. But here, take it.
Dankeschön.
People? Daedra? Everyone? I'm not particularly great at speeches, so I'll get this over with. Mehrunes Dagon tried to take Tamriel for himself, but we sent his ruddy ass back to oblivion. Now, there's one person who's been in this fight since the start of it, and I want to make sure Take a bow, you. Blackwood deserves to celebrate its hero.
Perfect. Let's have a chat with Evely quickly.
Well, what a journey. Investigator Vale would be proud of us, don't you think?
What's next for you?
Maybe I'll find some new world-ending mess to get myself into.
Mm-hmm.
I have a taste for it now.
Yay!
But I'm sure our paths will cross again. The two of us never stay out of trouble for long.
Mm-hmm. And who knows? Sooner or later, we're gonna end up wanting to save the world again, and it wouldn't be for the first time. So. Now that we've got our wonderful that is, victory party here. I believe it is time to... Time for us to head off and enjoy ourselves here after taking one last look here.
My mistress,
Mm-hmm.
lady, gone. And she didn't take me with her. What did I do to displease her? More importantly, what did you do to make her leave? Ugh, this is all your fault. It has to be. Or maybe this is a test. Go away. I need to ponder.
By all means, ponder away. Hopefully you'll ponder yourself in a better attitude. I know that sounds slightly bitchy, but...
Mayrune's Dagon. This is a grand day, Master. Mayrune's Dagon.
I am impressed with you, mortal.
What do you do now? Captain Ryan.
This day belongs to you, friend.
Saw Emily's speech idea, saw all those. Really, there's not much to do except just... pop off to the next adventure. Now, what is our, Oh, we got ability to take care of this in one fell swoop. First things first, though. The consumables. Get ourselves rigged up here and yep. And next one. Pop that. Cooking fire. This way it's a simple one. Roast corn. And a nut brown ale. There we go. Okay, craft our silver necklaces. There we go. Enchanting. Okay. Sip of stamina. Blessed thistles. Power citrus egg. Columbine. Dragon's blood. Dragon thorn, dragon rune. And mountain. Okay, that didn't quite work. Go ahead and take that off. Some dragon's blood. There we go. On the plus side, it does give me at least an added advantage next time I have to craft a sip to health. Sip to health here. There we go. That pops us some more. There we go. Talk to Einar here.
A place called Blackwood. Well, to be honest,
there we go. Destruct everything! There we go. Yeah, it didn't get us much, but at least it cleared out the inventory by 40. There we go. Get those dealt with. Let's research some shit, shall we? There we go. Go. There we go. Let's see, bound instant all. There we go. More research. Search. And let's see.
Praise be back. You were there to stop Alexander. Alexandra Cannell from capturing the Coral Heart.
There. And left for those. There we go. Ooh. Now that we're done here, we got a big old question mark to follow up on. Plus a survey of some kind. Either survey or treasure map. Survey. We'll peek in the preview of the housing. Ah, yes. There we go. Yes, we are, Ember.
Bring the lightning! You were amazing!
Excellent. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Do. Do, 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 do. Now we can safely get our aspects out here. If I recall correctly, we have to pop ourselves over to Morny in Deshan for this one. Oh, right, they moved this. That's alright.
What kind of trouble do you think we can get up to here?
Wayrest.
Trading right here.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Come on, I know you're around here. There's our fuckboy.
Hey, over here. Hey there, good looking. If you're eager for an adventure, I have just the thing. It involves a secret mission, an intoxicatingly beautiful but missing woman, and a mystery straight out of the pages of an Investigator Vale story. Care to assist me?
What the hell? I got 40 minutes. Tell me about the secret mission.
That part comes later. The darling Valencia has disappeared. So, that takes precedence. I was hired by Arabelle to pick up some medallions from Valencia. But when I got to her workshop, I found the place ransacked, and she was gone.
Any idea where to look?
People in my line of work tend to acquire various contacts. I put the word out, and finally got one of mine to bite. I'm off to meet up with Taraska now. So, want to help me find Valencia and talk to my contact? You'll be paid, naturally.
Well, you did say the magic word, paid. I'll hope you find your missing friend and talk to your contact.
Here's the location where my contact wants to meet. I hired a wagon to take us there. Hope you don't mind being in close quarters for a bit, my good-looking friend. Hop in, and we'll be on our way.
Tell me more about the medallions.
Valencia crafted them from a master medallion.
Okay.
The Arabelle says they're crucial to the success of our mission, but I stopped listening when I realized they weren't worth any gold. They're invitations of some sort, but she didn't tell me what for.
Do you know how the medallions work?
Not really. My first job for Lady Arabelle was to track down the master medallion, the template used to make the others. I don't know the finer details, or care to. I was supposed to get the medallions from Valencia, but they were missing too.
Why not just send regular paper invite?
I asked the same thing. Lady Arabelle said, and I quote, "Don't be foolish, dear."
Ah.
Her words. It has something to do with Valesia's enchantments. They permit the wearers to enter a protected location.
Ah, standard. Tell me about Valencia.
Valesia's a gorgeous young wizard making a name for herself in the Mages Guild. I've only met her twice.
Twice?
Exactly. First at one of those stuffy steadfast events that Lady Arabelle forced me to attend. And then I saw her again after I recovered the Master Medallion and delivered it to her workshop.
Society of the Steadfast.
Some philanthropic organization that Lady Arabelle works for.
Alright, alright.
Am I in trouble?
No,
Sorry.
no, we'll be fine.
Yes. Anything? Things are good. Need something? Oh, right. Harvesting runestones, Sooth? What's going on?
Go ahead and take a peek through our goodies here. Got you a helm. Open up that. Lace wave's not until we get something better. Turtles there. All right. Skills. Did it? Alrighty then. Oh, we just gotta pop over to near Hulk. Hard talk point, rather, sorry. At least it's nothing too major, like freaking certain other annoyances. Whiskash! always seem so offensively named. West Gash. Alrighty then. Let's avoid the red exile, shall we? Fuck. Ooh, knife.
You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Oh.
Taraska, you're looking well, yo cat.
Say that you can.
You haven't changed a bit. Friend, go ahead and speak with him.
In a moment. First things first, let's go ahead and chat up Ezis. Split stack. There is a reason for this in my brain. No, I probably don't have to do this at this point. There we go. That saves me on the daily.
This one helps you, yes?
Yes, they did. Dismissal. That's it for the daily and weekly endeavors.
So bored.
So, Taraska!
Jakarm was wise to bring another. He will surely use you as an excuse to weasel out of the gold he owes this one.
Don't care.
Taraska is glad to have someone to speak with other than that smooth skin. This one has information for you about his friend.
You know where we can find.
Taraska's associates learned of a group transporting a high elf prisoner. While following them, this one realized the group was the Ascendant Order.
Is Ascendant Order?
You have not heard of them. They are a group that opposes the Three Banners War. Their methods of protest are usually non-violent, so this one finds it odd that they would be associated with a kidnapping. But this is not Taraska's affair.
Where the hell do they take Jax's friend?
Inside there. Taraska followed long to watch them disappear through an opening covered by vines. They did not come back out.
Alright.
Taraska left a lantern at the entrance where this one saw the Ascendant Order, Khan's friend. You can't miss it.
What's your history?
The less Taraska talks about that, the better.
Why didn't you go after?
Taraska is no hero.
Alright. Jakarn.
Thanks for talking to Taraska.
You have any theories?
Theories aren't.
Let's run it. You may be wondering how... Oh, never mind.
The Ascendant Order must have a hideout in here somewhere. Taraska said he left a lantern at the entrance. Could be
Alright.
Really.
Good. Agents with a hideout. Got it. Torn cloth.
Looks like a piece of Valesia's robes. She always did look great in that color. Come on, we must be close.
Focus, Jakarn. Focus. Footprint.
Looks like there was a scuffle here. Smaller footprints could be Valesia's. You can handle this, right?
Ascendant Champion, we did as you ordered and kidnapped the High Elf Mage. She put up quite a fight too. Squire Albron got his nose bloodied for his trouble. But we had the medallions. We'll bring both the mage and the medallions to the hideout as you command.
Ascendant Champion. I don't like the sound of that.
Me neither.
Look, that must be Taraska's lantern. I think we found our entrance. Valesia must be inside. Valesia, your dashing hero is here to rescue you.
Perhaps you didn't hear. Perhaps you could be a little louder. I could have.
That was Valesia. This way. Don't worry, Valesia. Your hero has arrived.
I didn't think anyone would find me in here. Least of all Jakarn, but I am thankful to you both. The invitation medallions. Jakarn was supposed to pick them up for Lady Arabelle, but the Ascendant Order stole them. We have to get them back.
Tell me what happened.
I just finished the invitation medallions for Lady Arabelle when the Ascendant Order burst into my workshop. They kidnapped me, took the medallions, tied me up, and left me here. They never even asked any questions. I don't understand it.
Where did they take the medallions?
I don't know for sure, but the group split up when we arrived. They dragged me in here while the others went off deeper into the cave. They must have taken the medallions that way. There are 5 medallions total. Please, you must find them.
I'll find them.
And I'll help you look for the medallions. It's extremely important that we get them back. Those Ascendant Order thugs must have taken them further into the cave.
Any idea what they're for?
I'm not really supposed to say. I'd rather let Lady Arabelle give you the details.
Alright.
What I can tell you is that the medallions are invitations. I enchanted them to allow the wearer's entry to a secret location at Lady Arabelle's request.
Do you know why the Ascendant Order wants them?
No. They both my presence, despite the fact that they kidnapped me, and believe me, I was persistent. I don't know how they found out about the medallions in the first place, but their Ascendant Champion seemed very well informed.
Do you know anything about the Ascendant Champion?
Just that she was clearly in charge of this operation. All of the so-called knights that manhandled me acquiesced to her every command.
How do you know Jakarn here?
He wouldn't have been memorable at all if he had not been so determined to get my attention. His advances were harmless, of course, but quite persistent. Still, I'm not sad to see him. I am grateful for the rescue.
He's definitely smitten with you and thinks you're smitten with him.
Does he now? I'm not surprised. Jakarn is the kind of person who thinks everyone is enchanted by every breath he takes. And I'm sure some are. I'm just not one of them. It's amusing, at least. Just shy of insufferable.
Well, that's good to know.
You start tracking down the medallions.
You just be you. We'll deal with this. Medallion. There we go. Ascendant Champion orders. Take the medallions to Saraloth Grotto. I'll meet you there. There are always boats at the docks at the end of the cavern. Take any that's available and do not tarry. Ascendant and Champion.
There you are, good looking. Did you find the medallions?
Nope.
Let Valencia know.
Ugh, I can't wait to get out of this place. The Ascendant Order has a lot to answer for. Please, tell me you found the medallions.
Dosage luck, but I didn't find a scroll.
Let me see. Oh, there's that Ascendant Champion again. Lady Arabelle will want to hear about this. But I know this place, Saraloth Grotto.
Where?
It's in Vardenfell, but they neglected to say exactly where inside the grotto they took the medallions. I think I have something that may help with that. Here, take this shell.
How is the shell going to help us?
It's not just a shell. I enchanted it with the same magic I used on the medallions. If you focus on the shell, the medallions will glow for a short time.
Alright, heading off to Saraloth Grotto.
Big mistake.
And that's why I love you. That helps. Oh, there we go.
Mind your step, and don't get caught in the muck. I almost lost a boot over there.
Alright.
Welcome to the arse end of nowhere.
As
As Valencia described to me, the entrance to Saraloth Grotto. The 5 medallions must be somewhere inside. Let's hurry and get them back. You still have that shell Valencia gave you, right?
Yep.
Good. That will help us find the medallions once we get inside.
Alright.
Boy, to tell.
Any resistance?
But if we meet the Ascendant Champion, I owe her for tying up the beautiful Valencia.
Alright, I'll meet you inside. Mm-hmm.
Use the shell and see if a medallion is nearby. See something over there. Valencia is as brilliant as she is beautiful. The shell works. Now, let's find the rest. You got this, but I'm here if you need me. Use the shell again. There might be something here. There's one. You've got this, but I'm here if you need me.
There we go. Something over there.
My magic will destroy you.
I'll watch your back. Go get him. Might be a medallion around here. Use the shell and look for something. Ah, there's the sneaky bastard. You can handle this, right?
Oh yeah, we should be plenty fine. That's 4 or 5.
You've got this, but I'm here if you need me.
Fun.
That's all 5 medallions. Come on. I think I saw a way out of here.
Feeling brave,
Let's have a chat up.
We recovered all 5 medallions.
So what's now?
Get these medallions
Here we
to
go.
Lady Arabelle. Can't wait to introduce you.
All right.
She doesn't like to brag. In fact, she'll adamantly deny it if you ask. I'll mark the location of her camp on your map. It's safer if we split up. See you at Lady Arabelle's camp.
Ah!
Don't mess with the street kid.
There we go.
I love cities. They have a kind of rhythm to them, and it's just a matter of learning the steps.
Here we go.
There they are now. Over here, good looking. Lady Arabelle, this is the one who helped me recover the medallions.
Ah, so you're the darling Jakan was just telling me about. The one who helped him complete the mission I specifically told him not to bungle. Thank you for rescuing Valencia. I prefer that no harm comes to my associates, especially the lovely ones.
And we've also got those medallions back from the Ascendant Order that were stolen.
Jakan mentioned. Well done. I'm not sure how the Ascendant Order ascertained our plans, but at least you recovered the invitation medallions. They're the key, after all. Figuratively and literally. That's good. I should write that down.
What are they actually for?
I suppose you've earned that information. The Society of the Steadfast has decided to sponsor peace talks to end the Three Banners War.
Really now?
Allow the chosen delegates to enter the hidden location where the talks will be held.
Why do they want to disrupt the peace talks, the Ascendant Order?
That, my dear, is precisely what I plan to figure out. These talks are too important to allow anything to interfere with them. We must determine what the Ascendant Order wants, and we must do so quickly. But first, may I have the medallions?
Oh, certainly. There you go. 5 medallions.
Aren't they beautiful? One for each delegation invited to the peace talks. Now
all right.
Cover the medallions. It's time to deliver them to the various delegations. I need someone trustworthy to deliver the invitation medallions. Jakan and I will deliver medallions to the Alliance leaders so they can assign them to their chosen delegates. I'd like you to deliver the ones for the Fighters and Mages Guilds.
Why are the Fighters and Mages Guilds invited here?
The guilds are respected and influential in their own right. They deserve to be part of these negotiations. Here, medallions. And look,
all right, perfect.
Has just arrived. You can deliver the Mages Guild medallion to him first.
All right, we'll go ahead and do some delivery.
Please be careful with those medallions, dear. It took a great deal of resources to craft them, and we don't have time to make any more. Deliver one to Archmagister Delric, and then make haste to the Fighters Guild Hall in your capital.
Alright. Archmagister Delric over there, then Fighters Guild over in Morning. Perfect. Jakarnir's mentioned you used to be an agent for High King Antiem.
Oh, did he now? And what other secrets has he revealed, I wonder? Well, let me sate your curiosity. I've been many things in my long career. Mercenary, Lion Guard officer, spy, and agent of the High King, to name a few. Many talents, my dear.
Ah. You also seem to be well-read and well-written. Jakarn thinks you, that you wrote the Investigator Vale books. Did you?
Never believe what you read in the chronicles. Do these look like ink-stained fingers of a scrivener to you? I am rather fond of the baldy investigator and her exploits, though.
Ah, good, so you're not the author.
Don't we set this aside for now?
Alright, don't worry. Guild Scholar Blessed.
I knew the Mages Guild was sending their chosen representative, but I didn't expect it to be Archmagister Delric.
Alright.
This is where we part ways, good looking.
I'll create portals for you and Jakarn, Lady Arabelle.
Good luck, everyone. Remember, the future of Tamriel is at stake.
Archmagister.
I apologize for my tardiness, but the work of an Archmagister never ends. I saw Lady Arabelle leave. Pity. I was hoping to speak with her. Anyway, the Mages Guild decided I would represent them in the upcoming peace talks. You have my invitation?
Here it is. Lady Arabelle asked me to deliver it up to you.
Ah, yes. Remarkable craftsmanship. Valencia has come a long way since she was my apprentice. I created the master. It was no small feat.
Neat.
Intricate work, making enchantments of such power.
How do they work?
Once I slip the chain over my head, the medallion will be linked to me until the peace talks are concluded. And is that second medallion for the Fighters Guild? No, I suggest you get it to them as soon as you can.
Alrighty-o. Next step is Fighters Guild over in Mournhold. See if you can catch Merrick's rep there.
Let me just slip this on and...
That's not supposed to happen.
Archmagister!
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's not supposed to happen.
Archmagister Delric, he's dead. He just put the medallion around his neck and it jolted him with arcane energy. Oh, how could this happen? My work was perfectly safe. You don't think... Oh no. Quick, give me the Fighters Guild medallion.
Here.
You should have examined the medallions more closely after you recovered them. Someone has altered the enchantment, trapped them to release a killing spell when worn. It had to be the Ascendant Order, and they left them for you to find. Oh no.
What are you thinking?
Don't you see? The Ascendant Order altered the medallions.
Fuck.
They wanted us to recover them.
Mm.
Jakarn and Lady Arabelle are on their way to deliver them. They must be stopped before the other medallions are activated and the delegates are killed.
What do you need me to do then?
Take this medallion and place it on my work table in the camp. I'll create a dispelling powder that you can use to eliminate the danger and return the medallions to their original state. Meanwhile, I'll gather Delric so I can cleanse it as well.
Alright.
These three agents will form a powder that you can use to dispel the deadly enchantments. There. That powder will do the job. Just sprinkle a pinch over each of the Alliance medallions, and it will return them to their original state. Only the protective magic of the invitations will remain.
What do you need me to do?
Chase down Jakan and use the dispelling powder on his two medallions before any more of the delegates are killed. Meanwhile, I'll restore the guild medallions and contact Lady Arabelle.
Do you know where Jakarn's going first?
Yes, my portal sent him to Windhelm to deliver the Ebonheart Pack's invitation medallion to Yoren the Skald King. He's probably on his way to the Palace of Kings right now.
Oh, fun.
Get the pouch of powder from the table, and I'll open the portal for you.
Alright. Grab the dispelling powder.
This portal will take you to Windhelm. Find Jakan and use the powder on the medallions before anyone else is killed.
Got it. Should be pretty close here. Palace of Kings, at least. It's pretty quick.
Let's go fast.
That was interesting to say the least.
Visiting the forge. It's always so toasty here.
To the Palace of Kings!
Hold there. State your business in the Palace of Kings.
Un capitán.
Oh, I recognize you. You're the hero of Windhelm. Thane Mara speaks about you a great deal. What brings you back to these parts, friend?
Well, Captain, I'm looking for a man named Jakar, and he was supposed to make a delivery to something to Yoren the Skald King.
Ah, from the Society of the Steadfast, right? Are you an associate of his? Well, you just missed him. He delivered a medallion for the Skald King and then went on his way.
The medallion is dangerous right now. What did you do with it?
Your associate said the medallion was a gift from the Society of the Steadfast. Why would it pose a danger? I placed it in the study. I planned to present it to Yoren once I had time to assess it.
Well, someone tampered with medallions, but I brought along something to help with the dispel magic here. Jakarn has no idea that this was here though, so. Alright.
Is it done? Is the medallion safe?
Medallion is safe.
Of magic, so forgive my skepticism. But how can you be certain the medallion is no longer dangerous? I refuse to hand the Skald King something I'm not absolutely sure is safe.
The dispelling powder was made by the very mage who created the medallions. It's safe.
I believe you. But I think I'll still have our court mages take a look all the same. I thank you for the timely warning. Is your associate aware of the danger?
He may not be.
He seemed eager to make his next delivery.
Yeah, I'll need to find him. Do you know where Jakarn was headed next?
He said he was traveling to Oradon to meet with someone from Queen Erin's court. We may
All right.
Queen Erin, but there's no honor in killing an enemy in this despicable manner.
Easy to get lost in a place like this. I think that's one of my favorite parts about cities.
There we go. That is just how you, To the Skywatch!
I appreciate your dedication to this uptight, surly demeanor. But I'm just here to deliver a medallion to Queen Irene.
Be that as it may, a ruffian like you will not be allowed anywhere near our queen. I shall examine this medallion myself.
Hey, good looking. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Oh, and I wasn't giving this fine seneschal a hard time. I was just building a trusting rapport. Anyway, I delivered the Aldmeri Dominion medallion. We can be on our way.
You'll send an order, alter the medallions. Derek was killed when you put on the medallion.
What? Seriously? I'm glad I decided not to try on the medallions on my way here. Hey, I already delivered the Ebonheart Pact medallion. We have to get back to Windhelm. I am not willing to add regicide to my growing list of bounties.
Don't worry, we already took care of it. Valencia made me a powder to dispel the magic. It's right here.
Oh, good. Maybe start with that next time?
Did you say evil magic? Dispel it! Dispel it this instant!
My friends, I need your help.
Oh dear.
Good, I'm glad I found you. Something's wrong. The Ascendant Order attacked me. I managed to fight them off, but now I can't contact Lady Arabelle. I think she's in danger, and she still doesn't know about the altered medallion she's carrying.
Why do you think that?
Because they came after me just before I delivered the restored.
Tell me where to find.
It is an island off the coast.
The medallion's safe now. Please make sure you get it to the Queen. Hey, good looking. I'll meet you at the docks.
Seneschal?
Did I hear Lady Arabelle's name? Well, that changes things. I've met her a few times. Fascinating woman. If she is in danger, you must go to her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's take this one.
Here we go.
No one to greet us. I don't like this. Keep it good looking. Oh no. Those are members of the Lion Guard. What happened here? The Ascendant Order must have overwhelmed them. The Lion Guard are no slouches.
I'll watch your back. Go get him.
Alrighty then.
Definitely the Ascendant Order. You can handle this, right?
Yay, us!
Let's see. Peek around here. Mm.
I watch your back. Go get him.
Aid me!
Down the stairs.
Listen, I hear someone up ahead.
Have you breached High King Emmeric's quarters yet?
Soon, my lord. We are almost through the wards.
I will suffer no more delays. You have this last chance, champion.
Yes, Magus.
Just how many people are in charge of the Ascendant Order?
You got this.
Waiting to try
Here,
to
if you
spell
need
out.
me.
There we go. And
You can handle this, right?
She still eludes us, Magus, but there are only so many places she can hide.
A chaos mistake. Deal with Emmerich. Then find the woman and kill her.
Already done, my lord.
Sounds like they haven't found Lady Arabelle yet. Come on, let's get to her first.
I'll watch your back. Go get him.
Ah,
Oh, yeah,
there
that
you are.
felt good.
Your timing is impeccable. I'm not sure what the Ascendant is doing here, but they seem determined to eliminate me and Emmerich. I've been able to avoid most of their forces, and the few I couldn't, well, they hardly posed any trouble. How did you know where to find me?
Valencia contacted us, said she couldn't reach you. The medallions, the Order altered them.
I hoped Valencia would sense our trouble. When the Ascendant Champion and her forces arrived by ship, they brought a powerful mage with them. Most of the island's defenses were rendered useless by his magic. But what was it about the medallions?
They have a death spell on them. It killed Delric, but Valencia made a power to dispel it.
A dispelling powder. Very clever. Sorry to hear about poor Delric, but I assume you took care of the other medallions?
Mm-hmm. Just
Last
take care of Emmerich's.
was safe in his private quarters. The wards there are still in place, but they won't hold forever.
How do we stop the champ?
With a plan, my dear. Head up to the courtyard and confront the Ascendant Champion. In the meantime, Jakan and I will make our way around the back and surprise her mage from behind.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
And I'll sprinkle this powder on the medallion along the way.
Alright. To the keep courtyard.
Almost through the wards, champion.
Take this, you Look out! I will take care of this. You dare challenge me? Fine. Step forward and die!
Hope to prevail.
Oh, fuck you!
Oppose the Ascendant Order and die!
Don't you mean or, bitch?
You dare challenge me? Fine. Step forward and die!
Don't mess with the street kid.
Die, bitch!
Is it over?
There we go. Squat right over their face to boot.
Well, nothing warms the blood like a bit of a scuffle, wouldn't you say? That mage underestimated me, the poor dear. It's over now, at least. All that's left is to deal with this medallion and get it to High King Emmerich.
You got the dispelling powder
I'm a
here.
little busy, dear. Now go outside, get on your boat, and return to camp.
Alright, alright. Let's go. I know when we're not wanted. And now we just pop ourselves back over to Lady Arabelle's camp in Vardenfell.
Lady Arabelle, are you sure you're not injured? Everything happened so fast at the keep.
Enough, Jakan. I've been dealing with worse villains since before you were born.
Talk to Lady Arabelle.
Things took a few unexpected turns, but we delivered the medallions and the peace talks can proceed as planned. The Alliance leaders will send us their delegates. I haven't seen Rigard the Brash in quite some time.
Well, when will the peace talks take place?
Not for a while yet. We're still preparing the secure site on High Isle.
Really?
Such an interesting adventure, don't you think?
Where's High Isle?
Of High Isle? I'm not surprised. It's sort of a getaway spot for nobles and royalty. It's the largest island in the Sisters Archipelago in the Abetian Sea. Technically, it's a Breton territory, but most treat it as neutral ground.
Resort?
Yes, my dear. It's really quite beautiful. I have a manor there.
I bet. Oh, while we're here. To Surin. I'll. I'm in the station. Mm-hmm. To Vestier. Ooh, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of goody stuff. Hop over to Mournhold. Should be able to get up over by what we need to get up over by. Why does this feel a little odd? Okay, I actually gotta have a laugh and see at the fact that traveling to High Isle it actually has you put on the back of an ass. Let's mount up and travel all the way over to High Isle.
Over here, good looking.
Fresh off the boat.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Remember that bit of trouble we had with the stolen medallions? Looks like we got a new problem now. We could use your help again. Lady Arabelle will be happy to see you too, I'm sure.
Lady Arabelle's here? What's going on?
The peace talks we were delivering those invitation medallions for is taking place right here on High Isle. Unfortunately, there's a new problem. Lady Arabelle can tell you all about it. Assuming you're interested in helping us again.
What's in it for me?
Same as last time. Gold and my undying gratitude. Plus, it'll help me work off my debt to Lady Arabelle.
Fine, we'll get started for next time. Which we'll unfortunately have to leave Knights and Knaves out here.
Hey, a peg. Go on, peek inside. One time I reached into a sack like that and found a bunch of live frogs. That was a strange day.
Oh, don't worry. Okay. Well, at this particular point, it's just left for me to say that y'all have been a wonderful audience. And for those of y'all tuning in video on demand style, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, as well as ring the bell to get notified of any future VODs. Also, while you're at it, head over to twitch.tv/ByAfroRepublic, where you can give a follow and ring the bell there. Whenever we go live, you'll get notified then. But from yours truly, ByAfroRepublic, from B-Rep Media, it is time for us to say so long, and see you all next time with some wonderful, wonderful content.